much time should an applicant budget for MCAT prep? I'm guessing it varies from individual to individual, but how can they assess it even?
It starts with an honest look in the mirror, what you know, what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And partly, how did you take your class? Did you take an easy class? Did you take one of those like notoriously easy online classes? Did you take a more challenging class? Figure out what you know, how much you've covered. And in general, what I tell students is for chemistry, organic chemistry, physics, the psych-soc section, for those content areas, 1 week of review if you do know it well, and 2 weeks if you don't know it so well based on your background. And then for biology, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, because biology is so much more cumbersome, so much more to it, genetics, molecular biology, cell, and so forth. So if you know your stuff really well, you can review, you can get your content organized in 6 weeks. If you don't know that well, maybe you need up to 12 weeks. So it starts with a self-assessment. That just gets you in the door. The biggest part of anybody studying is once they've done that review, applying it. The questions you do while you're reviewing it, but more importantly, the AAMC materials. And they have enough out there that you probably will take about 3 weeks to go through them. And then there's something very few people do is a week of just getting yourself together, getting yourself in the right emotional state, getting yourself the right amount of sleep, just being ready.
When you talk about weeks, are you talking about somebody looking at it 8 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 2 hours a day?
Excellent point. Yeah, usually I'm looking at 50 to 60 hours a week of study time.
Okay. When you talk about a week, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Because it varies if you're in school or out of school, if you're a postbac, if you're working full time, if you have the summer all to yourself, you're absolutely right. Totally different amount. So probably should say in terms of hours, anywhere from 50 to 100 hours for physics, GChem, OChem, and psych-soc, and then anywhere from 100 to 200 hours for bio. And this includes not only reviewing it, but doing questions, going over those questions.
That's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. Average student puts in about 500 to 600 hours. They don't realize how much they put in until they look back at it, but there's a lot of time invested.